Thousands of San Diego students back on campus this morning. The changes they're seeing as they return to class. One of the tools local schools are implementing to keep people safe, air purifiers. The new research showing just how big an impact they could have inside classrooms.
And it's still feeling tropical in San Diego. I'm actually tracking better chances for showers and thunderstorms in the days ahead. ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Virginia Cha. So a lot of students in the South Bay are back on campus for the first time in almost a year and a half. Schools in the Sweetwater Union High School District reopened today at full capacity. ABC 10 News reporter Marie Cornell is live at Sweetwater High School. So Marie, it must have been a roller coaster of emotions for the students and the parents this morning.
It really was, Virginia. You could get that sense of excitement and nervousness from the moment the students stepped on campus and as their parents waved goodbye. Just as the sun rose, students were already gathered in front of Sweetwater Union High School. For the past year and a half, this building has been empty, but not today. Cars were lined up in traffic pattern with excited students and anxious parents, both a little nervous about the beginning of a brand new school year in a different environment.
For me, I'm not comfortable yet. But yeah, maybe it's not only me, maybe most of the parents, but we don't have a choice. It's scary out here because we still have COVID around us, so just be safe.
Wednesday, the Sweetwater Union High School District reopened their campuses at full capacity. This is the first time students and staff will all be on campus together since the pandemic shut schools down, which for some students means catching up on what they lost.
I know it's kind of crazy. I left off as a sophomore and I'm back as a senior.
And for others, it's about getting the opportunity to get a sense of normalcy back.
Just to have a high school experience for the first time and just to meet new people.
District officials say they've done a number of things to ensure everyone's safety, from posting signs about hand washing and mask use and providing necessary PPE. Students will be required to wear a mask indoors at all times, regardless of their vaccination status. Outside, it's not required but is encouraged. While there are new safety rules in place, some students say they don't mind the changes if that means actually stepping foot on campus.
I'm not worried because I know that we're more secure this way, but yeah, I'm glad that they're making us still wear the masks.
The district says there are about 300 students that have chosen to stay home and continue on with online learning. Live from National City, Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Marie. Well, this morning, hundreds of students also get back into the classrooms at Chula Vista's Camarena Elementary School. ABC 10 News reporter John Horn there for the big occasion, and he joins us live from that campus. Hello, John.
Hi, Virginia. And yes, unlike the students over at Sweetwater, the ones here are too young to get vaccinated. But the students here at Camarena, with those masks on and their backpacks strapped to their shoulders, they said goodbye to their parents, hello to learning with their friends, and they even got a visit from one of the state's top education officials.
Welcome back to school. Round of applause.
State Schools Superintendent Tony Thurmond rallied the kids on the playground at Camarena Elementary Wednesday morning. One of those in the crowd of hundreds, 8-year-old Cesar Santos, who couldn't be more optimistic.
I think I'm gonna have a great time and meet some new friends and play with my other friends.
Life and school returning mostly to normal at Camarena, reopening fully on Wednesday. Students must wear a mask in the classrooms, which are outfitted with new air filters.
I'm all for it, for masks, as long as they're nice and good and healthy.
The school staffs more teachers for mental health services, and every 2 weeks, students will be able to get COVID tested, and they'll be getting lessons in hygiene. With the spread of the Delta variant, Superintendent Thurmond was asked about any potential to shut back down or reduce to a hybrid model.
The state's pediatrician association has said that every student and staff member in our schools should be wearing masks, and those are precautions that will keep us safe and keep our schools open. That's our first focus.
And the school year begins with a minimum day schedule, so the kids will get out early. Now, at that assembly with the parents and students, there was already a lesson in the importance of washing your hands. Live in Chula Vista, John Horn, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, John. Now, you heard John mention air filters. As kids start returning to school, administrators across the country are looking to recent research that shows the impact air purifiers can have on staff and student safety. A report from the CDC earlier this month stressed the importance of schools using air filters. The Mayo Clinic and the University of Minnesota teamed up to put that idea to the test. They set up this experiment to gauge the impact purifiers could have on the spread of germs in the classroom.
Purifier filters, we see a reduction everywhere. So that's why you see the blue and the green are at much lower concentration.
That would be more your proof of the effectiveness of the air purifiers.
Yep.
The experiment found that air purifiers, when paired with an HVAC system, can have a dramatic effect. As we heard, Chula Vista Elementary School District is using air filters. Same goes for Sweetwater, one of several safety measures they are now implementing. In the last week, though, we have seen LA, for example, bring back an indoor mask mandate on COVID cases because they are rising there. Well, now across the country, other places are also re-implementing certain safety measures to try to stop the spread of COVID, in particular the Delta variant. ABC's Rena Roy tells us what officials in some major cities and counties are doing.
COVID-19 tightening its grip on the U.S. yet again. The Delta variant, now estimated to account for 83% of all new cases, mostly infecting those without their shots. In Tennessee, only 38% of the state is fully vaccinated. This hospital in Memphis reopening and re-expanding their COVID unit.
Sad because we have that vaccine to help reduce this, and a majority of the patients that are coming through the door are unvaccinated.
Many local officials cracking down on COVID-19 rules. New York City's mayor requiring unvaccinated workers at city-run healthcare facilities to get tested for the virus weekly.
And at any point, you could decide, hey, I'm ready to get vaccinated, then you don't need to get tested weekly anymore.
The Clark County, Nevada Commission issuing a mask mandate for employees regardless of vaccination status. The mayor of Houston also considering asking people to mask up again with the Lambda variant now confirmed in the city.
Those who are unvaccinated, you need to get vaccinated.
But even some with their shots are getting sick. An aide to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and a White House staffer, both fully vaccinated, testing positive. Though health officials say symptoms are usually milder for the fully vaccinated.
The good news is people are not getting hospitalized, people are not dying if they've been vaccinated, and that's the key.
And despite growing concern as some classrooms reopen, lawmakers in at least 8 states have banned mask mandates in schools. But hard-hit Kansas City is requiring all students to mask up. The mask debate is intensifying, with the American Academy of Pediatrics saying everyone should wear face coverings in schools regardless of vaccination status. But the CDC saying those who have their shots can go maskless. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Now, California is requiring masks for all students indoors, but they've left it up to each school district to decide how to enforce that rule. This is new today. The U.S. is extending travel restrictions along the southern border. The current rules restrict non-essential travel across the southern border. Those rules have been in effect since March last year and have been extended every month since. The last extension was set to expire tonight, but now the restrictions will remain until at least late August. Political drama erupting over the member selection of the House committee investigating the January 6th insurrection. And within just the last half hour, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy threatened to pull the 5 Republican members he selected to join that committee. That was in response to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi rejecting 2 of McCarthy's picks, Jim Banks and Jim Jordan, 2 staunch Trump supporters. The committee is designed to have 13 members, 8 picked by Pelosi, 5 by McCarthy. He wrote that if Pelosi doesn't seat all 5 Republican nominees, the GOP will pursue its own investigation. Well, this morning, San Diego's mayor outlining plans for millions in funding for local projects, including repairs to Obie Pier. The pier has been open since May, but only partially. There is fencing near the end to limit how far people can walk down. Storm damage forced them to shut down the pier for months. Not the first time that's happened. City Hall says they received about $8 million in state funding for pier repairs. They're also receiving $50 million for San Diego's Pure Water Project and $27.3 million to help solve San Diego's homeless crisis. All right, time to check in with Megan Perry. I'm tired of saying, muggy, sticky, humid, what other words?
I know, it's like we're in San Diego. It's not supposed to be this bad. And we had an early start to monsoon season this year too, so it's been muggy for a while. Now, if you live along the coast, it certainly looks pretty as we look towards Mission Bay right now. A few people out there early this morning. But the water temperatures are sitting in the low to mid 70s. It's the water temperatures, the warm water temperatures, that are really making it feel so muggy along our coastline and to about maybe 10-15 miles inland. So the water temperatures are only going to get warmer as we head through the rest of the summer. So likely not going to see too much humidity changes along our coast. But if you go to the far east county, the mountain and the desert areas, that's where we're going to see the kind of humidity ebb and flow. It's pretty warm. We're already near 90 in Poway and in Ramona right now, 92 in Warner Springs. Some clouds starting to pick up in some of our mountain areas, though for the most part, the moisture is still to the east of us. I'm going to be pinpointing better chances for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, even for the valleys, when I come back with your full forecast.